Hey there, everybody. Welcome in the kitchen with Tally Faye. Hope everybody's doing good. It's a beautiful Saturday to me. It's all gray and misty and feeling good. I'm loving it. I've got 4 videos to make today, and I'll say that at the beginning of each video. And I also acknowledge that I look like a hot mess. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Okay? So I didn't want to get all spiffied up. We cooking here. I got these 4 videos to make, and I'm hoping that y'all will find one of them that you like and make something out of it. Or do one of them, and 3 of them that I'm going to make today are great for the holiday table. So 3 of these can be ideas for your holiday meals, for sides or desserts, okay? Right now we're going to do a dessert. This is one of my favoriteest cakes I've ever tasted of, y'all, and it's just a strawberry cake. And the recipe comes from my Aunt Gaye. I hope I make you proud today, Aunt Gaye. Wish me luck. But we're going to make this strawberry cake. It's easy. You make it like this, and if I can get it to taste like Aunt Gaye's, then you'll never make it any other way. And the not only because it's so good, but because it's so easy as well. So we're going to get this cake stirred up and get it in the oven, and then we'll do the icing stuff after a while with it and stuff. But here we go. Y'all ready? All right. It's Aunt Gaye's strawberry cake. That's what I call this. You start out. My oven is preheated at 350. Okay. And you start out with just a white cake mix. Okay. A white cake mix. She said you can use a strawberry cake mix, but she said it's not as good as it is with this white one. So I got the white cake mix. I want it to be just like her, be as good as hers, hopefully. But anyway, I'm going to do this. Let me get my cake mix dumped in there. Let me get it out of this box before I have a fumble there. Okay. It's 1 cake mix, and then I have 3/4 of a cup of oil. Just regular oil, vegetable oil. I use canola oil, but anyway, 3/4 of a cup of oil. All right. And then we have a 1/2 cup of water. Just 1/2 cup. Next, we have 4 eggs. I got 4 eggs off here. Now, I done beat them up. It didn't say whether or not to do that, but I went ahead and just beat them up anyway. It didn't say beaten eggs, so I reckon you can crack them in there if you want to. Then we have 1/2 cup of either fresh or frozen strawberries. Well, I couldn't find frozen ones, and I was kind of happy that I got fresh ones anyway. But I took them and I chopped them up. She said when you do them in your, if you have the fresh ones and you're doing that and you do them in the blender or the food processor, she said don't just puree them down, to liquid. Right, just hit it a few times and get your little. So see, I got it. They're little bitty small pieces, and there's some juice and stuff in there. But anyway, I didn't just puree them away, right? But anyway, what did I say? Oh, 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of these. All right. Put your 1/2 cup in there. And then last, we add. It's a box of strawberry jello, y'all. Regular strawberry jello. One of the little 3-ounce boxes. Add this to you. And that's it. That's what goes in this cake. It smells good. Oh! Alright. We're going to get it stirred up here. Get my spatula. Here it is. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty and pink. Just like Aunt Gaye's. Oh, it's so moist, y'all. I'm excited about making this thing. I love it because it's moist. Stir it up good. definitely be a good cake to have for one of your desserts. For one of your holiday days. It'd probably be a good one to have on the Christmas because it's pink. But I don't reckon that matters. It tastes so good. It'll be good on any holiday or any day. It don't have to be on a holiday. But I'm definitely telling you, it's one worthy of having if you want a cake that's like really good to the dessert dish, the dessert menu. See there, look. There it is. I'm gonna stir it up just enough to make sure I got it all. Ain't no dry stuff down there in the bottom. Alright, y'all. I have a 9x13 greased and floured cake pan, 350 preheated. And we just gonna pour it in here. Ooh, and all them little chunks of strawberry all in it. I really am excited about this, y'all, because I've not made this one either, but I know every time Aunt Gaye makes it, and she's made it, she could make this cake blindfolded. She takes church functions and school functions and anything else function. She's made this thing 1,000 times, and any time I've ever eaten it, it was totally delicious. So, we're going to get it in the oven at 350, and she's got on there for 50 minutes. So, we'll see what it does in my oven, okay? I'm down here. I'll put it in there, and when it comes out of the oven, I'll holler at y'all, and we'll get to working on the icing for it. Alrighty, y'all. I got the cake out. Now, in my oven, it took 45... was it 40? 40 minutes in my oven. Yeah. It took it like 40 minutes in my oven at 350. So, like I say, that's where you play with your ovens and stuff or whatever. But see, here it is. And look, I poked holes in it already. Aunt Gaye didn't say nothing about poking holes in it, but I'm going to go ahead and poke me some holes in it. And it's still cooling a little bit or whatever. And we're going to put, get this icing made. And we're going to put like part of it on there and let it cool with that and everything. And then I'll put the rest of it on there. That's my plan anyway. But Aunt Gaye's regular icing that goes on here, the original icing, I want y'all to know that recipe, okay? It calls for 1 box of powdered sugar, a stick of butter, and another half cup of the lightly pureed or whatever strawberries, okay? And you just mix that up and ice it with it. She said it sure looks pretty if you got the pink food coloring to put in there in your icing, drop or two or whatever. But anyway, today though, what I'm going to make with it for the icing, that's the only thing different I'm going to do there, is I'm going to do a strawberry cream cheese icing with it, okay? So what I've got, let me put it down here. I just want to make sure I read those off to you right about Aunt Gaye's original icing that goes on it, which this, I mean, it's delicious, y'all. It's delicious. I'm just going to do the cream cheese version thing on the icing today. All right. I have right here a block, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, okay? Just going to put that in there. I have a half a stick of butter, and I'm going to put that in there. Now, let me get these going. Let that beat up together a minute. So far, I think I might be making Aunt Gaye proud. I hope so. Alright, let me check it out, y'all. Okay. It's pretty well creamed together there. So now I'm going to take, like I say, another half cup of the strawberries, the pureed strawberries, or chopped up, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, they're kind of in between. Put them in there. Let me get them stirring. It's making it pink, Aunt Gaye. I'm going to be able to do without the red food coloring. It ain't as bright a pink, I don't think, but it's a cotton candy pink looking, I guess. A little powder pink color. I think cotton candy sounds better for eating. Okay. Let me show it to y'all. You can't see hardly in this light the pinkness, but anyway, let me do it like this and I'll show it. See? So it's pretty thick on there like that, right? So now we're fixing to add our powdered sugar. Our powdered sugar goes in next. And if it's a box, we're going to add it a cup at a time, but if it's a box, like I want in here, because, you know, you kind of get to, you can pick your consistency on it if you want your icing a little thin or a little thicker, right? But a box is 2 cups, right? So I'm going to go ahead and dig out 1 cup of powdered sugar. Put that in there. Okay. All right. Go ahead. That's definitely thin. We'll go ahead and put our 2nd cup in there. And Aunt Gaye said she adds a little more powdered sugar. And I know she's talking, I think she's talking about with her original icing recipe. That she adds a little bit more to make it stiffer, where you can work with it some. Alright, let me see what that is. Yeah, I see what she's talking about. With just the box in there, it's pretty thin. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Before I add my other powdered sugar in there to it, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this thinner on it, the thinner icing, and while I've got the holes poked in it and while it's kind of warm, and let that kind of melt down into it. Okay? But see, look. See, it's pretty thin, right? And you can't hardly spread that. And that's what Aunt Gaye's talking about. You got to add some more powdered sugar to it. So I'm just going to add me a little bit on here. Oh man, I just lost a big blob off of my... There. Okay. Now, put it down here. See, I just poured it on there. I'm just going to take that while it's hot. And got my holes poked in it. Got all them little strawberry bites in there, y'all. I'm getting excited now. This thing is coming together. Let some get down around the edges down there. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Now, what we'll try is another half cup. That's what I'm going to put in, since it's not even all of the icing's in there now. You know, pretty much half the icing's out of there. We'll put another half cup, or I'll dip out a half cup and add it a little bit at a time. We'll see what that does. Okay, there's just a half cup. Okay. Boy, I'm making a mess like you ain't never seen. Alright, y'all, that's still probably what somebody'd call a little thin or whatever, but I just don't want to add any more powdered sugar to it because I want to taste that cream cheese, right? I don't want to get it any more sweet than that. So we're going to call it with that half a cup extra of powdered sugar once you put half of it on your cake, and then add your other half cup of powdered sugar to what's left in the bowl, okay? That's going to be the tally-fay thing on it. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because I know that Aunt Gaye's cake is delicious just like it is. Exactly like it is. But we're going to do this thing. Well, see, it's still kind of thin like, but we know it'll set up a little bit. And this is cooled down some now. Oh, let me see, this is cooled down some now, and it hasn't like completely melted away, so I know the cake's good on the not being too hot. So we're just going to take the rest of this and pour it right over it. And that makes a plenty of icing, y'all, that's for sure. Which, hey, if it's cream cheese, that's good. I love cream cheese. I'm going to show y'all something I'm going to do here, too. Because I had some extra strawberries that I had chopped up. And it ain't like it ain't strawberry enough already, but just because I have them. Just because I have them, y'all. Okay, let me wipe my hands off here, wash them off. Where are they at? Oh, okay. Ooh, I better drain them a second. Y'all hold on. I've got a lot of liquid in them, and I don't want that liquid to... See, I have this much left of the strawberries. I'm going to try to strain some of that extra juice out of there, just in case. I don't know. Maybe not hurt it not one bit. But I'm going to take this. Y'all see what I'm doing? All right, let me move my... There we go. I'm going to just take this and just do it all over the top of Aunt Gaye's strawberry cake, just like this. In the middle of that cream cheese frosting. I had extra, why not, right? I don't know what else I'm going to do with them, so. Just sprinkle them all in there. Fresh strawberries all chopped up on the top of your cake bite. We'll get this done, and I'll let it cool really, really well and give the icing time to do its thing. And I will definitely come back and we'll have to cut a piece and see if I really do make Aunt Gaye proud. We're going to find out. You never know until you try, though, y'all. Don't be scared. I tell you, don't be scared now. You gotta try it. The kitchen is a learning process. No matter how old you are, you still learn things in it. Guarantee you. Okay. I'll tell you what. I can't help it. I'm going to put that, drizzle that juice on there. Get every little bit of them strawberries. Okay, y'all. Look what a mess. Oh, I'm going to taste of this. Let me get this back up here. I'm going to taste of this icing. I want to know if we did the right thing or not. I better taste cream cheese, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Strawberries and cream cheese in there, y'all. That is going to be so good on her cake. Because her cake is delicious, y'all. I'm telling you. If you make this and it turns out good like Aunt Gay's, again I say, you won't make it any other way. You won't. It's too easy and too delicious. Let me see if I can, oh yeah. Look, y'all. Isn't it pretty? I don't know, maybe I didn't make it very pretty, but I guarantee you it's going to be good. You can see, look at that, I got a bunch of icing in there. It's just going down the sides of it. Well, there is Aunt Gaye's strawberry cake, y'all. And I'm going to let it cool, and we'll come back and finish the video with cutting us a piece and trying it out.